Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Glad to have you with us. The NBA season reaches its final chapter. It's game.
Basketball's biggest day. Now before game one of the NBA Finals gets going, let's take a look at the starters. First for the Heat, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Baixe. He had 25 points in the win against Indiana. And it's LeBron James, and it's Battier in at the 4-man position. And for San Antonio, Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And in the middle, out of Brazil, taken with the 28th pick back in 2008, the 6'11" pivot man, Thiago Splitter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Duncan in at the power forward. The top seed possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
He is arguably the best defensive player in the game today. The amazing thing is that he can guard all 5 positions. You think back, I think that's unprecedented. I don't think anybody has ever had that type of defensive ability in the history of this league.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I mean, his defense is so good it even makes highlights. How about that? I mean, you love his aggressiveness, chasing down blocks, staying on ball handlers at the hip. I mean, knocking the ball against the backboard. I mean, he does everything, and he does it with such force and agility and flair, but it's kind of understated flair. I mean, he is really quite special as a player.
Here's Parker. Second chance shot, and Duncan lays it in. Duncan's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
And finished off by LeBron.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
And Parker, here we go. Leonard kicks to Parker, and there's the feed to Splitter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard, no luck.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The pregame speech wasn't much, as he told me his team is pumping up to get the NBA Finals underway as it is. He said the only thing he told them was that this is what they fought for all year, and if they want it, go out and take it. Guys?
Thanks, Doris.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
LeBron dishes to Wade. Back to LeBron. He's covered by Leonard. It's LeBron with the drive. Bob. Yes, it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Now here's Green. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. LeBron James second.
And what a run he's been on, guys, establishing himself at the perfect time here in the postseason.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Knocked loose and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Baixe. Lewis comes in for Shane Battier. James Jones, who's checked in for LeBron. And it's Allen in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Miami now. They're on an 11-2 run. Jones, the pass to Cole. Poke loose. Diaw with the steal. Kicks to Bellinelli. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Bellinelli. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Cole. He's covered by Ginobili, and there's the call on Ginobili. That is his first foul of the game. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Lewis backs down. He sinks the 11-footer.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
He dishes it to Bellinelli. Sinks the three-pointer. Bellinelli's got 5 points so far. And here is Allen. Lewis gets to Allen. From deep, and there's the rejection. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out front, up.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
And you can see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
Now here's Allen. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Anderson. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Allen against Ginobili. And the pass to Mills. The dish now to Bellinelli. They get it back. Tries again. And Duncan finishes inside. Duncan's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Spurs. Pass to Anderson. It's stolen by Duncan. Bellinelli dishes to Ginobili. Feeds it to Diallo. And shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Diallo's got himself going there. His first points in the game in the deep ball. A different look for Miami. Chris Bosh has checked in for Anderson. LeBron comes in for Rashard Lewis. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for James Jones. Wade gets to Chalmers. Back to Wade. Wide open. That one wide left.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Leonard, the pass to Ginobili. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Shane Battier is checked in for the Heat. Now here's LeBron. He's got 5. Dishes at the bucket.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Now here's Green. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Leonard kicks to Diallo. Back to Leonard. Spurs passing it around. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Green. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in the first quarter, so starting to turn here in the second.
And looking up in a big way, partner. They've more than made up for their poor shooting early.
Now, here is Battier. Wade dishes to Chalmers. Back to Wade. High post try. Shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
That was one of those games where everybody has fun because they blew them out, the bench played, everybody got in on the act.
Going back to what Steve said, Clark, how about the massive contribution they got from their bench in that win?
Kevin, it was very impressive. There's no denying that. I mean, you wouldn't have known who were the starters and who were the reserves based on the production. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
LeBron passes to Chalmers. Chalmers off the pick from Baixe. And finished off by LeBron.
Right there, we saw Baixe opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
Spurs leading by 3. Parker outside. He feeds it to Diallo. Back to Parker. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Splitter kicks to Parker. Got a piece of it. Diallo shoots. And that one goes long. Throws it up high. And the tough by LeBron.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
That's good.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hope you're enjoying the finals so far. This is
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Every chance he got, he went into the paint and threw it down hard. I mean, zero defense being played against him.
Nada. He has had way too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterizing time.
LeBron has doubled. And here's Chalmers for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Duncan right side. Back to Leonard. Outside, Green. Green left side. Duncan with the bucket.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Wade can't hit.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here. You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
The Heat have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Hunter Ginobili's checked in for Daniel Green. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
LeBron drives in. Out to Battier. All sorts of time. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooters. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and, of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And I also want to point out how good he is at positioning himself defensively near the bucket. He knows how to draw a charge.
Here's Bosch. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. 4th, LeBron James.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Miami. James Jones comes in for LeBron. For the tie, and Allen with the layup. And that makes it a tie ball game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Ginobili, that's good.
What a confusion defensively.
Well, you know what? He seemed to be a little message with that one.
We've got 1:23 left here on the 3rd quarter. Stolen by Ginobili. And now the fast break Ginobili with the ball. And it's good. Factory contact. It's the shot and goes to the free throw line.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Splitter. Here's Cole. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Bellinelli dishes to Ginobili. He passes to Mills. Back to Ginobili. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Anderson. The Heat trail by 6. Passes it to Cole. Allen outside. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Bellinelli can't hit. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 9. And he drops him away up off the glass. LeBron's got 11 points.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Ginobili, that's for 2. Misses off the right angle. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of...
It's the...
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for San Antonio.
Boy, defensively, they've played with high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen really are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Cole, the pass to Lewis. And again, Miami with the triple.
An unusual skill set for a big man. The long-range shot gives you such good spacing offensively.
Ginobili kicks to Splitter. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Gets it to go. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Pass to Splitter. Count it, and the foul. It's on Chris Bosh.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
A different look for Miami. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Diaw. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patrick Mills. Leonard with the steal, with the lead pass. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's Cole. Allen outside. He kicks it to Anderson. Now the feed to LeBron. It's Bosh with the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Ginobili kicks to Splitter. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Splitter's got 8 points in the quarter.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done, and they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Cole wishes to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot, and the rejection by Splitter. It's Ginobili outside, and the shot is good. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
And Parker, here we go. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. LeBron leading the charge.
What a game for LeBron. He has 11 points, and he's doing a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
Flawless trip to the free throw line that time, and that gap just got a little narrow.
Ginobili the pass to Leonard. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Miami. Parker kicks to Leonard. He dishes it to Ginobili. The pass to Splitter. Lock at 6. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Good! I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Parker dishes to Leonard. Kicks to Ginobili. Feeds to Splitter. And he slams it one-handed. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have gone that one.
But when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
You know, he can be a little awkward with the ball sometimes when it's in his hands, but not that time.
Why do you think it is we don't see more of those out of him, Steve?
I don't know. I mean, he's certainly got the size. He just lacks the confidence, I think, sometimes near the basket.
It's up at 3. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of America.
Kind of quieted the voices in here, didn't it?
Ginobili kicks to Splitter. Rejected by Badia. They recover it. Tries yet again. Rebounded by Badia.
He's far too tentative in the paint. Even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time. Chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a 3.
From deep LeBron. Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
Parker passes to Leonard. Parker kicks to Ginobili.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And so it's San Antonio who